What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the Daz Man Reacts channel, and welcome back to another long-awaited episode of Meet the Creator. Now, if you're not aware, I have a kind of series of interviews that happen on my website, dazmanblogs.blogspot.com, where I reach out to creators in the Minecraft marketplace, and I ask them a few questions to try and get some sneak peeks behind the scenes at how it all works, how somebody could get themselves on the marketplace, and just basically the stuff that we don't get to see on our side of the marketplace. In today's video, we're going to be interviewing HeroPixel Games, a massive friend to the entire Daz Man empire. And yes, at this point, it is an empire. So if you want to go and see this interview and read it for yourself in your own time, head over to dazmanblogs.blogspot.com and you'll find it there. The link directly to the interview is in the description as well. But if you want to follow along with me and I'll give you my feedback, my opinion, my reaction to what they say as well, you can stick around in the video. Please do leave a like on the video, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the Daz Man Reacts channel. With that being said, let's head over to the interview and see how it goes. So we're here now on my website. It's the Meet the Creator HeroPixel Games interview. This interview went live on October 15th. As usual, I'm behind when it comes to videos, but we're going to check this out. So if we scroll down now, we've got Meet the Creator HeroPixel Games. They have over 200 Minecraft Bedrock skin packs and a growing collection of Minecraft Bedrock texture packs. HeroPixel Games is a staple of the Minecraft marketplace. They joined in 2021 and they currently have an average rating of 4.25 stars out of 5 stars across the entire Minecraft marketplace. I managed to get some questions over to them, and thank you so much to the people at HeroPixel Games for answering the questions in as much detail as they have. I graciously appreciate the opportunity to get the interview, to get the content on the website, and to get the video here for you guys as well. So thank you so much to HeroPixel Games, and thank you to them for all of the support that they've given me over the years with my texture pack reviews as well. You can find their content on the Minecraft website at that link, and you can find their YouTube channel, which is at HeroPixel Games. And so for question one, I asked, can you tell us a bit about your journey into Minecraft and how you became a marketplace creator? They said that they've been putting in a lot of time into Minecraft for many years. Early on, they started to build a team and they worked on projects for servers and for YouTubers. And over time, they built up the correct portfolio, all of the experience and connections they needed, and that path led to becoming an official marketplace partner in 2021. And that led to question two: what inspired their latest creation on the marketplace, and what was the creative process behind it? Their latest project was 3D weapons, and it was inspired directly by community feedback. So for all of you out there who wonder if your voices are ever heard or if people actually care what you have to say, we do, and I'm including myself in this. I read every single comment that gets posted, as I'm fairly certain HeroPixel Games read, if not every, almost every piece of content, feedback, comments, everything that you can see on their stuff, and it helps them to guide them on what they do, the same way it helps me and guides me on what I do. They say players really loved their 3D armor pack, so they listened closely to what they enjoyed and what they wanted more of. They decided to put even more time into quality and detail and created a fresh pack full of unique weapons that's coming to the marketplace very, very soon. The creative process was all about turning that feedback into models and textures and testing everything in game and refining it until the weapons felt just right, which is awesome. I mean, testing, quality, accountability, it's amazing. I love to see all of that when it comes to the Minecraft marketplace. Question three, I asked them to walk us through what their typical workflow when developing a marketplace map or content pack is, and that starts from the idea to the finished product. They said they usually start with brainstorming and concepts, and then they move to create the assets, whether it be modeling, animations, and textures. After that comes coding add-ons. Lots of testing and polishing until everything feels right. Finally, they go through quality checks before releasing it on the marketplace. Now, sometimes I've been accused of saying that some packs, not necessarily from HeroPixel games, but just in general, feels like they are thrown out into the marketplace with very little testing. But packs and pack creators like HeroPixel Games who care, you see, they do. They care about brainstorming the ideas and sticking to an overall theme, concept, and they care about testing. They test everything and they refine it, which is great to hear. For question 4, I asked what tools, software, or plugins do they rely on the most and why? They said they use Blockbench for modeling, Photoshop, Aspirite, and other graphic tools for textures, and standard tools like Visual Studio Code and Bridge for add-ons. They also use Discord as their main tool to coordinate, share feedback, and keep projects on track. And we see Blockbench a lot. Blockbench is a main staple for stuff like this for sure. And obviously Photoshop, everybody knows Photoshop. One very expensive piece of software, but it does the job. For question 5, I asked them what is their biggest challenges they face when creating for the marketplace and how do they overcome them? And they said one of the biggest challenges is making sure everything meets the marketplace's technical and quality standards. There's a joke in there somewhere, I'm sure. It can take a lot of time and testing. Another challenge is always coming up with fresh ideas in such a big community. They overcome it by working as a team, learning from feedback, and constantly trying out new things until it feels right. And so that kind of busts that myth that there is quality standards and technical standards in the marketplace. We've always wondered, is it just slop? No, apparently there is actual standards. There are actual levels that, if not all, most packs need to hit. And so for question 6, I said, how do they balance creativity with the limitations and guidelines of the Minecraft marketplace? And they said on one hand, it definitely pushes them forward. They learn to find new solutions and improve their work. But it is also a hurdle sometimes, since they have to invest more time in quality checks and reviews before anything gets published. But in the end, that extra effort makes the projects better for players. And that's something we need creators to just keep a hold of. Yes, testing it is probably boring, it probably delays things, but in the long run, it keeps us, the players, happy, and it makes the product, the item, the pack, whatever it is, that much better because it's had that testing, it's had that fine tuning, and it should hopefully help make it awesome. On question 7, I asked what's their opinion on the current state of the Minecraft marketplace and how do they see it evolving over the next few years? And they said it's grown a lot. It offers so much variety now, which is awesome for players and for creators. And they think in the next few years, they'll see even more focus on quality with bigger collaborations and new ways to play with add-ons and features. It's only going to get more exciting. And now, obviously, they see a lot more than we do, right? They see all of that hidden stuff, the other side of the whole process. So if they're excited by it, we really should be excited. Who knows what's being worked on behind the scenes, you know, that pre-announcement stuff. I always joke that Minecraft announces things way too in advance, that by the time it actually comes out, it feels like old news. But if that's the case, what are they working on pre-announcement that they're going to announce, which is going to be 2 years away? I think it's an interesting concept. And if we choose to believe that it's quite interesting, we can also choose to believe that it's quite exciting as well. I then asked, what's next for HeroPixel Games? Are there any upcoming releases, ideas, or collaborations we should watch out for? And they said right now they're putting more time into texture packs and add-ons, really focusing on quality. We can expect more zombies, more cuteness, and also some action-packed weapon projects. I'm assuming that means their 3D weapons add-on that they spoke about earlier. There are a few exciting projects on the way, so definitely stay tuned. Now, I like the idea of more zombies. I like the idea of more cuteness. And I kind of like the idea of more cute zombies. So let's see what's happening in there. But also, this weapons add-on seems like it's going to be a big deal for them. So I'm interested to see how that goes. And for the last question, I said, do they have any advice for any aspiring Minecraft creators, i.e. you guys, and those of you who want to get onto the marketplace? And they simply said, try out lots of different ideas around Minecraft. Work on and join different projects and keep expanding your portfolio. The more you explore, the more you grow as a creator. And sometimes it can be as simple as throwing a whole load of things at a wall and seeing what sticks. Trying different things and seeing what people like. because if you have that idea, chances are some people are going to like it. And then all you need is a little bit of luck, a little bit of spark of creativity, and hopefully it will capture the imagination of people as well, which is awesome. A massive thank you to HeroPixel Games for allowing me this interview and a glimpse behind the scenes. Again, you can find their marketplace page and their YouTube channel on the interview page. And thank you so much for just allowing me to send over this interview and answering the questions. It's always awesome to see what creators are thinking, what they're saying, wrapped around what they can and can't say due to Minecraft's, rules and regulations, but always a nice little sneak peek. And we're definitely seeing things like Blockbench, Discord, testing being very much apparent across the range of Minecraft marketplace creations. Thank you very much for watching, listening, taking part. Please do go over to the website, check it out. There's tons of stuff over there. We've got an actions and stuff compatibility list. We've got my texture pack database, written texture pack reviews. We've got interviews with other creators. There's so much. There's also a merch store, a Patreon account. This channel has memberships. There's so much going on. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for checking this out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please do leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Peace!